Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and welcome back today to Brick Force. So if you didn't know, Brick Force is a game that's in open beta at the minute, and I think the actual full release isn't too far away. Free to download, it's going to be free to play, it's going to work off microtransactions and whatnot when it officially releases. And I actually decided to show you this because I don't have any other footage today because we're very close now to 100,000 subscribers. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to record anything until the big day, until it all happens. But I actually still have this recording from last week. Oh, taken down. So this game I thought I'd show you because pretty much anybody that loves Minecraft will probably have heard of this game because it involves cubes, and obviously everybody's like, oh, there could be a Minecraft. But this is actually a really fun FPS game. Now, a couple of things you're going to be noticing straight away. The guys have massive heads, and it doesn't mean that you get headshots very easily. I'm not entirely sure, actually, where the sweet spot is on getting a headshot, because you've noticed I've got a couple of kills there. Those things are really annoying. You know, the shields that are around the characters. There's sort of like a spawn coverage, so you can't get spawn camped. It basically protects you for a certain amount of time. At the minute, I know it's 6 seconds, but we're actually talking to the developers the other night, because Bebop had us on a stream, and we got the guys like the CEO and some of the other people that make the game, and we were having a little chat with them, we're making suggestions and all stuff like that. So I think that's actually going to be going down from 6 to 3, although we did suggest to them that maybe as soon as you open fire on enemy players, if it's within that 6-second gap, then maybe that would be the point where your shield comes down, because it's not fair that you can kill them but they can't kill you. I'm all for protection around spawn, that's fine. Keep the 6 seconds, drop it down to as soon as you shoot somebody, and just running around here at the minute, just shooting away at people. This is like later recorded as well, the audio for this, because I've tried doing commentaries in the past on FPS games and I've always failed miserably. So something to note about this game then. So it's actually developed by a South Korean company called Exi Games. They've made another game as well called Drawn Wind, I think it was called. And this has actually been taken on by some guys over in Berlin from a company called Nottingham. So they've basically taken it, they've basically made it for the European audience and also the American audience as well, because there's a US client and there's also an EU client. So basically you can download whichever one you want. It doesn't matter where you are as well. You can download the US client if you live inside of Europe, because that's how I was able to play with Bebop and all the other guys. And it's actually a lot of fun. The thing about this game, you'll notice it's made up of blocks. You can actually build your own maps. You can just see sneakily at the top of that screen there that it says Lucklin Minecraft Workbench, and it's because he's actually the one that developed this map. And if you didn't know, Lucklin actually works in the games industry as a games developer. He makes a lot of stuff for the iPhone and bits and bobs like that. So he made this map, and it's actually, it's just brilliant. It's really good. I think he might have had the help of Wolf21 and also Dorkerific as well, who helped him develop this game. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And speaking of, actually, Bebop went to Berlin to the offices where Infernum are, and he was actually there for the live beta open weekend, or week should I say, opening, which is really cool. So if you want to go check that out, I'll pop an annotation on the screen right now to that video so you can have a little gander at exactly what he got up to whilst he was there. It's a very short vlog, but it at least shows you around the offices and whatnot, which is good. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that we spoke about with the developers that they were going to be doing. I know that they were going to be adding way more like headgear and stuff like that, like, you know, in a similar way to TF2 has helmets and stuff like that. And you actually see a bit of influence from TF2 in the bottom left and the bottom right corners, the way the health and also your weapons or equipment is displayed. It's got a very similar styling to TF2. It's not ripped, but it's very close. So yeah, it's worth checking that out. But yeah, oh, this is the thing I need to tell you about. Apparently, double kill, triple kill. God, get me a triple kill. God, triple kill, triple kill. Oh, no, I didn't get a triple kill. The highest kill that I've had on this game was a 5 in a very small confined space. I've had, like, my best score so far was, like, 44 to... I think it was 44 to 10 or something like that. This game isn't too far off that kill. Oh, headshot. Headshot. But yeah, I've been very close to that. But like I was about to say, the thing with the open beta for this new game is apparently whichever YouTube video gets the most likes surrounding the open beta will actually get this really cool pixel art sofa. So I'm hoping, if you could, everybody leave a like on this video. All the saplings leave a like. Admittedly, I don't have room in my house for this sofa, but maybe I could send that off to the Game Station offices in America, so when I go over there in June, I'll be able to, you know, enjoy it for a little while. Or even when I actually move into a new house, whenever that may be, I could always have that really cool pixel sofa. So leave a like on this video if you could. I know we're very close to 100k, so there's a lot of stuff coming up over the next couple of days. But yeah, that could be quite cool. As for the map building, the map building is actually fairly limited. It's quite cool. We were messing around with it with spleefing abilities, which I thought was quite fun. We sort of took it and we were like, oh yeah, there's a main floor and there's a void that's below it. So we were all like in there with the little screwdrivers that you used to like put on and off things, and we were actually like playing spleefing on it, which was good. But there's only a certain number of blocks that you can place, and there's also only a certain amount of blocks that you can take away. Because after a while we were like, well, why is the floor not going? And it's because there was that much space and that much void that you can't actually go any lower. There is a sort of like a budget that comes along with this game when you're doing the map creation. That's why the maps aren't particularly huge right now. Maybe that's something that they'll develop later on, but I know that they were talking about if you want to actually share your map with people, you either have to collect up a certain number of points with the with killing people in game, or I think you can actually pay a little bit of real life money to get a couple of tokens in order for you to share your map with other people. And I think in the future we made a couple of suggestions to them, like, oh well, if a certain number of people download my map, maybe for every 10 downloads I'd get a token or something like that. So they seem very willing to actually take a lot of our ideas on board, which is really good. I mean, us for commentators, you know, we're seasoned gamers, as were a lot of people in the chat, so it was really nice to have that back and forth between the developers. And when it's in the early stages, a game like this, it's really nice to have your say and to have your input into it. Like I know with Yog Ventures, they're saying that a lot of people that pay a certain amount get to actually suggest things, and I just hit myself with a grenade there. Stupid idea! But yeah, it's really cool. Like, they've got BrickForce Open Beta, they've got forums, there's actually a web player as well. There's actually a browser-based version of the game. I've only seen it on Chrome so far. I don't know if it works in Firefox or Internet Explorer or Opera and Safari and that sort of stuff. But it runs pretty similarly, actually, to the client download. Me and Wolf have both had a go of it, and we've had literally no lag whatsoever so far, which is good. Now, this is my little sweet spot. If you ever play this map that Lucklin's made, this back area here is a sweet spot because you'll catch people going up the ladder. You'll also be able to stand at that angle, which allows you to look over to their spawn, but also give you a nice bit of coverage as well. Because, like, you see that guy there with his protection on, and he's going to come out of there, and within a few seconds, you can catch him off guard just like that. That's my little tactic on this map. I'll probably have to change it now that I've put this video out there. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, there's so many more maps that you can download. You can create as many maps as you want. The weapons work off a really nice system at the minute, so you can basically earn points in game. Like this weapon I've got right now is absolutely beastly. Like, people were raging at me because I was using it, because we all think it's a little bit OP'd right now. But I'm pretty sure they'll nerf it by the time it's the full release. But yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. So you can actually buy those for either 1 day, for 7 days, and I think maybe you can do 2 weeks and 30 days. I can't remember properly which one it is. But you can buy everything from machine guns to rocket launchers to melee weapons. Like, somebody sent me like a wacky sponge foam hammer thing, which I really liked, which I thought was good. And also you can do microtransactions as well to buy different pieces of armor. So there's like a chef's hat, a chef's apron, like you can get a commando hat. You can get stuff that makes you camouflaged, and it's just really, really cool. Like, the map sizes are a bit limited. There's also a capture the flag mode, which is available in this. There's team deathmatch, capture the flag, and also every man for himself type stuff, double kill, which are really cool. I mean, I've only played those 3 modes. I'm pretty sure that there's not any others, but that there is BrickForce. I can't believe I actually managed to speak for that long, but yeah, leave a like on the video. Maybe we can win that badass sofa. That would be really cool. And other than that, you got the leaderboard at the end. I got 37 for 14, but I also got 11 assists, so really, let's call that 38-14, which is quite good. And I got promoted to a corporal. Oh yeah! So yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I shall see you all hopefully tomorrow for 100,000 subscribers, and hopefully to see you in BrickForce. Tomorrow I've actually got the whole day off, so I'm probably going to play a lot of this. So have a brilliant day, and I shall see you all in a little bit.